Hey guys, welcome back for another quick message on this particular platform. And as always, I am grateful for each of the subscribers who have taken time to continue to help us grow on this particular platform as I release the downloads that our Father in Heaven give me to share my wisdom through my spiritual gifts of my voice. And so we'll start with our verse of the day, which is none other than Hebrews 11:1, which is, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things unseen. And so the subject matter today is stop denying who you truly are. And I was given this particular subject matter and message through a devotion that I was listening to at the time. And it stood out to me that as she was delivering the message, it stated, our Father's Son did not deny who he was, even though he was being called. And so stop denying who you truly are. You don't have to sugarcoat or water down your purpose, your light. And so the several things came to mind. And so the first point was, own your personality and your uniqueness. It is what is going to set you apart. It's what's going to set you apart. So you think about a bread maker, and I love to use this analogy because you think of a bread maker. You go into a grocery store and you see numerous types of bread, yet the shelves are filled with different types of bread by bread makers or bakers. And so your uniqueness is going to be what catapults your platform or whatever you're housing to reach the audience that it needs to reach. You don't have to be a watered down or condensed version of something that someone else is asking you to be, because you are made to be uniquely you. Your personality traits, your characteristics, the way you talk, the way you walk, your mannerisms. I use my hands. And so with me utilizing my hands, that's my personality trait. I am a very visual person. And so the tone of my voice, my mannerisms, that's what makes me uniquely me. And so the same things that make you stand out are what's going to captivate your audience with what he needs you to captivate them with. He gave you those qualities and attributes for that specific platform and for those specific people that he's going to lead to you. And so the second point is, own your light and walk in your purpose. Do not get outside of the alignment because you feel different. Your alignment called you to be different. That's the whole point. And you being in alignment with him, it means that you have to walk as you've been instructed. Walk in your light, not somebody else's light. Walk in your purpose, not somebody else's purpose, but yours. And so the next point is, you don't have to forfeit your inheritance. Oh, guys, this one's good. You don't have to forfeit your inheritance to serve. Okay? You don't have to denounce your throne of royalty to serve. I'm going to say that again. You don't have to forfeit your inheritance to serve. You don't have to denounce your throne of royalty to serve. He did not denounce being the son of the Most High. He was a king. He was royalty when he walked. And so you are no different. You don't denounce your royalty, your royal priesthood. So you don't denounce who you are with the authority that you carry, with the weight that comes with you, and everything that you have been purposed to do for the sake of serving. But what you do is point number 4. It requires your heart posture to be humble enough to come down and to relate to the people who aren't where you are, which means you have to be humble enough. Your heart posture has to be right to serve the people you have been called to serve. The people that you impact are going to require your royalty to not just take precedence and you be haughty and high. You don't need to be haughty and high. And so it requires your heart posture to be right. It has to be humble enough to come down and relate to the people who aren't where you are. The king comes down from his court and who was to be able to serve the people. Because at the end of the day, the people are why he has his role. You have your role because you're needed for the people. I did a message a while ago talking about how when you're anointed in something or you're gifted in something, it's not meant for you. You don't have your gifts for the utilization of yourself. You have your gifts for the utilization of sharing that with and distributing it to others. And so who came to mind was Princess Diana, because we're talking about royalty. And so Princess Diana came to mind because she mingled amongst the people, which were also known as commoners. And I'm not saying we're doing this status thing, but what I'm saying is it was kind of frowned upon because she was so touchy and so hands-on with the people that were basically giving everybody in the courtship their roles. She was humble. She was gentle in spirit. She was humble. She was loving. She was caring, and she mingled with the people. She saw them for people, not just someone that was beneath her. She came down, but she didn't denounce her title. She didn't give up the throne. And so just remember that the Son of our Heavenly Father didn't disregard or deny who he was in order to serve. He confidently confirmed who he was, and he washed the feet. He washed feet, guys. So you have to move forward being humble and with humility in knowing who you truly are, but not denying who you truly are in order for you to serve. And so to recap those, own your personality and your uniqueness. Own your light. Walk in your purpose. You don't have to forfeit your inheritance to serve. You don't have to denounce your throne of royalty to serve. Do so by requiring your heart posture to be humble enough to come down and relate to the people that are not where you are. Our Father didn't disregard or deny who he was, and you're not being asked to deny or disregard who you are either in order for you to serve. And so, guys, that's all I have for you today. And as always, I pray nothing but the best of success in all that you do. And I pray that you take this message back to our Father in heaven and ask him what specifically he needs for you to hear from it. If you're led to, share it. If you're led to, save it. Go back and listen to it. And as always, guys, I look forward to the next message. And until then, take care.